We're all packed up into the travel trailer, getting ready to hopefully head towards Texas.
Mississippi.
Well, Mississippi today is ready to go.
What is that? We're about to leave! Finally. We've been trying to do this for almost
Only
a year.
3 months in the making. Support for
Here we are.
from this station and from Anchor at the X2.
We are in Atlanta!
Downtown Atlanta.
Atlanta.
It's our first lunch.
To the kids playing hoops, going loop-de-loop. Their rainbow-colored bouncy balls and their ice cream scoops. Got my shoes in my hand and my feet in the sand.
The spot, this park, Twitley State Park in Mississippi
It's ugly.
is pretty. Twitley?
It's
Twitley.
ugly. The only thing pretty is the lake.
It's got a giant, huge lake, the
And it's not ugly.
Oak Tibby
I
Lake,
might be hangry. So do you want to eat dinner
and
and then go
it was
down to
very hard to back into the spot. Very hard to back into the spot. But we got it with the help of a neighbor.
Seagulls above and any other living thing or creature.
The weirdest shower he's ever.
You got a video so it's standing still.
This
glamorous life.
Glamorous life of RVing as our diesel tank leaks everywhere. We're worried that we're gonna forget the best memories of our lives.
Like the time you had to crawl under the truck that was dripping diesel all over you?
Like the time I had to crawl under the truck that was dripping diesel on our first trip.
Our second.
Our second trip in the camper. The
Or the
third night.
the cat invasion that I thought was happening.
The
on
cat
that
invasion,
1:30 in the morning.
1:30 in the morning, we hear what sounds like
An army of
an
rats.
army
and
of
cats.
rats attacking the top of the camper, but it's actually just acorns. So it's okay. It's okay, just acorns. And then the first time we pull the camper off on our big adventure, we managed to pinch our fuel line and diesel drips everywhere.
What is it? Oh.
But we're just out here making the best memories of everybody's promised. The best memories of our lives.
Have a giant clam. No, it's not alive. It died.
We have gigantinormous
We're
freshwater clams that we found on a beach.
Let's see if we can get the truck fixed today.
We're leaving.
We're leaving.
We're heading
Finally.
across Mississippi today.
We're going to Louisiana.
Going to Louisiana and maybe stopping in Vicksburg on the way. Maybe. We're doing it! Into Louisiana!
There's the Mississippi.
It is so pretty.
But we're taking a video now.
Of course you are, sweet. Stand still.
What are we doing?
We're about to go on a bike ride in this very, very cold weather.
Where are we?
We are in Louisiana.
This is Gabriel after some true trail riding. How much time do you need?
A few minutes.
glamorous, stanky slanky work back here. What'd we think of the World Heritage Center, guys?
We did 11, but 11 was amazing. We did 11.
It was good. I thought it was good.
It was good.
What are you doing? Just trying to keep warm?
We're paused at this rest area. Right
really
beside a
on
bunch of
highway.
just beside a bunch of semis. So they whip by us. Super relaxing lunch.
We sat at the Super 8 of RV parks last night.
Cinnamon Creek,
Cinnamon Creek RV Park in Minden, Louisiana.
just off of I-20.
Pull through.
Pull through all
Level
the
spot.
levels. It took us 10 minutes to get set up.
In the rain, in the dark.
In the rain, in the dark. Today is day 4.
Last night was night 4, so I guess today's day 5.
Today is day 5, and we are gonna make it to Texas today.
Lone Star State, here we come.
Lib's super excited about it.
Lib is not excited at all.
She's got on 2 hats over her headphones. It's a little chilly here in Minden, Louisiana.
Yep, but we're gonna set out. We made it to a KOA.
On the other side of Fort Worth.
On the other side of Fort Worth.
Wethersford,
Texas. And
Weatherford.
Texas. We're realizing
It's our
that
first KOA.
and this KOA seems to be mostly long-term, with quite a few semi-permanent structures attached to RV trailers. And I was just wondering if that's the way all KOAs are, or just this KOA.
Collect the snow.
Well, it's not snow, but it is ice.
It's
In fact, it got so cold last night, the hose to our camper froze.
Look at all the snow. It's snow.
We're leaving our first KOA.
Which it has snow.
It's very frosty, no snow though, just frosty.
Frost is snow.
But it is cold.
It's snow. Which is why we're already in the truck.
And I did have to use the hairdryer on the
It is
hose
snow.
this morning.
Yeah. It is snow and we just played.
St. Angelo State Park is, I mean, it's gorgeous out here.
Escape out of! It's the worst escape out because we can't get out of it. Also, we can't even row it. Look at my legs. It's also for an adult and a baby. We're just in it like. It's a couple of swears.
We're out here in the middle of Texas at the state park, and it has a little bike fixing station. You can put your bike on this little rack, and it has all the tools attached at the bottom and a pump. That is super cool, and the first time I've ever seen that.
That's what we came out here for.
Now it's like a scuff in the rock. Let's go up here and see if there's a sign. 26 trackways.
We came out here all the way for those.
So we're
armadillo.
That looks gross. Take a video.
I'm taking a video of the armadillo.
It's gross. No.
I think that bison will beat longhorns.
I think longhorns would be bison.
Due to the GVWR.
Yeah, I think the GVWR,
What are GVW?
the gross vehicle weight. A real campfire dinner out here in the middle of Texas.
Our first camper s'mores for the big trip, not the test trip. The test trip we had s'more night. 2 s'mores each night.
It's our first session with mom driving. Here we are, having lunch.
Maybe Miss took a football for a baseball.
Yep, having lunch in the middle of nowhere, Texas. Just pulled off the side of a highway.
Something called nowhere.
And it's out here in the oil fields of West Texas. We're setting up at our campground here at Jackass Flats in Texas. And Libby's made a friend.
I feel like he just purposely walked into the poop. He walked into the poop.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's nice. Look at his ears. He has a beard.
And here's the backdrop. Majestic mountains. Tiny little donkey.
We are at Big Bend National Park finally.
Finally.
Yes, I am videoing. Dad, don't be worried. I have. You'll video on my side.
No, we're gonna get out.
Get out.
We're gonna get out. Stop arguing so Dad doesn't accidentally drive us off the side.
Yeah, that would be bad. Favorite part of the hike?
The end. I mean, like,
The culmination.
yeah, where it was falling.
Yeah.
The rocks.
The rocks. What'd y'all get, guys?
A shirt that sat there for
Glass bottle Coke.
A Mexican Coke. And where's Mexico?
There.
Right there.
Right there. That's Mexico. Right past that U.S. flag. We're getting masked up to, what are we doing?
Rio Grande hike.
Rio Grande, Santa Elena's Canyon. Okay, let's try. Nope. That one didn't skip at all. Can you do the Orange Julius?
What? Orange Justice.
The Orange Justice?
No.
The Orange Julius. What about the Dairy Queen?
Can you do the Dairy Queen?
I don't even know what
They're doing their happy thing right now.
Man, and there is the incredible canyon we came to see.
We are at the Lost Mine Trail at Big Bend, Texas National Park.
We're like the hiking bandits.
We're just eating a snack, waiting on Mom. And guys get Mom and Liv to get back from the gift shop.
How was it today?
It was good. Mostly driving.
Mostly driving.
It felt like.
It felt like this park is gigantic, isn't it?
And it was mostly driving.
I mean, we drove all the way down to Mexico.
Yeah, and it feels like we drove the amount that we normally drive when we're switching RV parks.
It was a lot of driving. Be ready to go back. Take a break.
Take a break.
Yep.
Come here. That is a cat. Come here. Oh, she's really sweet.
We are deep in a desert, and this is what happens. I mean, I have footprints all over. I have a footprint on the back of my seat. Just dust gets everywhere out here. And our hose froze last night again. Ice in our water filter again. It's just, when will we learn? Ice in the water filter. How did you guys like that hike?
It was fun. It was fun. And then
was
it got
very
worn
pretty.
out.
Now
Got
we're
worn
a
out.
little warmish right now.
That hike was rated as 1 mile easy.
It was easy.
It wasn't strenuous. It was up and down, but I'd give it moderate.
Moderate. Hot.
Others.
Now, were you in our camp spot that we decided not to camp at?
Yeah. We are here, and I feel like
At our,
people-
this is like a no-mata camp spot.
It's not unusual for there just to be a vehicle live because a lot of people are camping with tents.
What?
A lot of these big
I think people think of our car camping right now. Yeah. Or
we're just
camp.
popsicle.
Roadrunner, describe it. Y'all saw a Roadrunner
We ran across the road.
and we missed it. I missed it.
I missed it.
Ah. Mom and Gabriel saw a Roadrunner.
How tall are they?
Ah. So here's our, it's our pepper grinding, flour grinding hole.
Look at that.
That has to be it, right?
Yeah. What does it take to count as a hike, Liv?
Hiking stick. A hill.
A hill.
There's a hill.
But here we are going up a hill. Does that count as a hike?
A hill.
We're not even all out of the car, and Livy is already petting the donkeys. It's just her, it's her friends.
The donkey whisperer.
The donkey whisperer.
I got chicken enchiladas. Libby got chicken tenders. The authentic chicken tenders.
West Texas chicken tenders.
Gabriel got tacos. How are they, Gabriel? And we got chips and salsa and queso.
These are aggressively friendly cats. Aggressively friendly. We're loaded up early. Where are we going today?
We're going to eat breakfast.
What town are we going to?
We're going to a ghost town.
Terlingua.
Terlingua, a ghost town. It might even be cool.
Yeah.
We found the Terlingua jail. It was lonely. It looked lonely. There was one cardboard bed and a few chairs.
Old mine elevator beside an old abandoned mine shaft. How much was breakfast now?
$42.
What did we get?
3 burritos, 2 coffees, an English muffin, and chips and salsa, because why not?
It's gonna be such a good deal.
That's
That's a small bag for $42.
This is.
Oh, there's also this. There's
Okay, there's
Don't
that
forget
too.
that.
That's
There's
true.
Libby's.
It's gonna be good.
No, there is skipping munition in the munition pile. There is skipping munition.
Roadrunner alert.
Going out.
Biggest ride of the century. Wanna drop into the ocean. You got me clueless. You got me clueless.
Just going to empty some gray water at the little Burrow country store dump tank.
Are we leaving your favorite campground of all time, Livy?
Yeah.
What made it your favorite?
There are animals.
Yeah, they're animals.
And we made a little fairy museum out of rock.
That's true. Are we ready to go somewhere that is less dusty?
Yes! Yes. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve!
Tomorrow's Christmas Eve!
Tomorrow's Christmas Eve!
We needed a laundromat. We have one right there.
Laundromat.
Right there. And our trailer's right behind us. You can see it in the back window.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. They just kind of peter out over here and build.
How is it now?
Peter out, build. We made it to Davis Mountain State Park, right outside of Fort Davis in Texas. And tonight, it is supposed to get quite chilly. So we made an upgrade. Our hose is wrapped in this hose warmer tape, and we will see if that works. I'm not sure it will, but it was a lot less expensive than a $140 heated hose. Also, I'm in shorts right now. And it's 65 and sunny. And tonight it's supposed to be 18 degrees, so that's a crazy temperature change. Gabriel and I are riding home from checking out the showers, RV showers.
And when he says we, he means
Me. And then we looked up in the sky,
and mini-me.
and this gorgeous sunset is happening. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's
Looks like the sun's exploding into that mountain.
yeah, crazy.
Just totally crazy.
Yeah.
We like it?
Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve at the state park. And what are you guys making?
Gingerbread men. Oh. Mine is a gingerbread girl. Why?
You got me clueless. Going down.
They're not messing around at this school.
What is that, friend? These movies are horrible. The last one was the Princess No Clues. She's like, listen in.
Are we watching terrible Christmas movies in the camper on Christmas Eve?
You want to show them the terrible Christmas movie
For $1. This DVD cost $1 at Family Dollar.
No, it was $1.
It has 27 movies.
I thought it was $6.
You have to go through 27 of these. They're horrible. There was one movie that was creepy. It was. Ooh, fox in the forest.
More of those fingernail things.
A new card game.
Little diva.
I was opening up this trash can to put a trash bag in, and there's a raccoon in there. He's just trying to hang out. Crazy. Campground crazy. It's our Christmas dinner at the campground.
Hi.
Wearing your knife cutting gloves. Perfect. Looks pretty good. What is the best salad ever invented? What is now? Tell us.
Marshmallow
salad.
What vegetables are in the marshmallow salad?
None.
None.
Merry Christmas! Kerrville Shriner Park in Kerrville, Texas.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're leaving Kerrville, Texas. What time?
8:46
In the morning.
in the morning.
That's pretty early for us.
Heading east.
We're heading east. We're not sure exactly where today. I wanted to love the RV park. I did like it, but a next door neighbor.
It's a city park.
A next door neighbor who smoked, and a kind of a busy road right beside the RV sites kind of bummed us out. But it does have a beautiful river walk all the way into town, which we got to ride our bikes on. So
On the Guadalupe River.
Guadalupe River. It was pretty cool. Now,
Let's hit the road.
let's hit the road. We just stopped to get gas at the QT right outside of San Antonio. And we're definitely not staying here. But I noticed my next door neighbor got gas too, and look, to fill up his diesel tank, it was a huge semi, it's 132 gallons, $285. Wow, that's a big fill up. We drove from Kerrville, Texas, past San Antonio, past Houston, past Beaumont, Texas, to end up way out in the middle of nowhere, about an hour north of Beaumont at this
Wait, when
lake.
did we arrive?
It's pretty, but
Wait, when did we arrive?
there's a causeway, but the thing is, it doesn't have no playground. No playground. It has
No
camp-
playground.
Has 5 trails, campground, lake, kids fishing pond. Done.
We have driven 13 hours and 15 minutes in Texas, and we're not out of Texas.
We drove 2 days,
2 days. 13 hours, 15 minutes.
still in
Not
Texas.
Out of Texas.
So big.
So huge.
Rebecca's continuing her war on the black tank level. As your black tank fills up, there's a little level indicator inside of the travel trailer, and ours always says full.
They are notoriously wrong.
They're notoriously wrong. And one time ours said less than full, and we were very excited. But it's back to saying full all the time, even though we know it's not full. So she is continuing to try to get those sensors to work properly. We think the piney woods of Texas look a lot like where Rebecca and I grew up down in South Georgia. I mean, there's pine trees everywhere. We're staying in Magnolia Ridge Park on an Army Corps of Engineers lake. This is our second Army Corps of Engineers lake that we've stayed at on this trip. And yeah, it reminds us of where we grew up We do like the Army Corps of Engineers parks.
Not fancy, but they're low-key and
Low-key, quiet.
$16 a night.
$16 a night, it's a good deal.
You have a whole privacy screen.
Hi. It's my sunblock.
It's time we left Texas.
Yep, heading to Mississippi today.
Heading to Mississippi.
We're driving through a state in one day.
Yeah, that's right. M-I crooked letter, I crooked letter, I, humpback, I.
Here we come.
Here we come. We finally got parked at Roosevelt State Park in central Mississippi. And it is blackout dark out here. It's only 7:30, but we had to set up camp in the dark for the first time. And back into a spot for the second time. It was exciting, but we did it. I just got back from a run that was supposed to be 4 miles, but it turned into 6 because the trails were only marked pretty well. So I did have to pull out Google Maps twice to point myself back in the direction of the lake because I was just wandering through the woods. And we have an ongoing debate here of how hard you should exercise. I think you only really are exercising properly if you're at the point of death. But the rest of the family feels like you shouldn't push yourself that hard every time you go. Anyway, it's still beautiful here at Roosevelt State Park on the last day of our first adventure in our RV. Those are aggressive ducks.
We have no food for you.
It's our last night of s'mores on the adventure.
Until next time. It's our last night of s'mores. But don't worry, we'll be back in a week.
This is the prettiest black paint blushing view that we've had. It's the lake, so it's actually really pretty. And we got the slide in after we swept off the roof. We're always worried the slide is gonna break because the slide sounds like it's already broken all the time.
We are going home!
And Alabama. You know what? They got full hookups at home. They're inside. Full hookups. Full hookups!
The crowd appreciated that joke.
Favorite thing on the trip?
Favorite thing on the trip was Twitley Branch.
Twitley Branch.
Twitley Branch. My favorite thing was probably Big Bend.
Big Bend. My favorite thing was when the lady asked if I played professional sports. What was your favorite part?
I liked Big Bend.
That was Libby's favorite part.
Really?
Yeah.
It was the most beautiful. But I mean,
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the state parks we went to.
Yeah. I actually like Davis Mountain State Park and San Angelo State Park. State parks are really awesome and very beautiful. And I think we're all super glad to be back to the actual hacienda. Full hookups back here. You can take a shower as long as you want. It's awesome.